So why Action Coach and why now? I get this question often. So many of you may know I lost my brother last year, and he was only 39. And a couple months later, a great friend of mine said, Jen, you realize now you're an only child. Nope, hadn't thought about that yet. So I started questioning a lot of things. I started thinking about who's going to help me take care of my parents as they continue to age. Who's going to be there to go through and decipher these hard questions with me? Who's going to be by my side? As the holidays started to draw near, I started reflecting even more, as I tend to do on my own, and started to think more about, of course, family and friends. And what am I doing? Am I following my passion? Am I following my dreams? What's my purpose? And so as things really started to come to light, I started to think about the things that I love. I love being a president of NKU Alumni Association. They're a phenomenal group, and I love every day that I have that opportunity. It's a true blessing. I loved being part of the leadership cohorts, one with the Northern Kentucky Chamber, who graduated from LNK back in 2013. Best class ever. No. And also from We Lead with the Cincinnati Chamber. Being able to support women, to lift them up, and to have that camaraderie is so empowering. And so, in January, I had an opportunity to cross my desk, and it talked about growing businesses, helping leaders and teams, relationship building, love relationships, that's why you're all here today, and a desire to build a legacy. Yes, 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 yes. So I applied. Things started to move forward, and the Action Coach mission, because that was the opportunity that came across my desk, talks about a committed team of positive and successful individuals who strive to be balanced and honest. Balance was something I was definitely looking for. I needed more flexibility. I wanted to be there for my family and friends. I wanted to be there for my parents, and most of all, for our community, and to help lift one another. So as the interviewing process proceeded, it was funny, they introduced and interviewed Matt, my husband. And the funniest part about it was, he was sold on Action Coach before I was. So he made Matt's job a whole lot easier that day. The next process was I had the opportunity to interview other coaches. An open book. Wow, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity and company. I interviewed Peg. Peg, tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly. A piece of advice that she told me that day, and I'll never forget it, which is why she's my coach today. She was the main source of income. Failure was not an option. People will tell me, Jen, you can go back right into corporate America. You can do things. You can go apply. If it failed, no big deal. What? It makes me so mad. Honestly, it does, because I'm like, failure's not an option. So, as a successful businesswoman in this, I wanted to be with her. I wanted to be in lockstep with her. I want her to push me, hold me accountable, and take me to that next step. So in February, I attended a growth club up in Columbus with Craig and Annette, and to really see the clients. Is this real? Is this truly a culture or is this something that they talk about? The clients loved being together. It was a community within a community, so much so that a lady loved business, didn't at first, did now, so much so that she was duplicating it. She was creating another location. Gentleman over here had an HVAC business. He's putting the HVAC unit into that location, and then this one was putting the roof on that location. What? This is awesome. That's the way it should be. We need to lift one another up. I need this in Cincinnati. I need to bring this back so that I can empower and help all of you grow and to be even more and better than what you are today. Because you're freaking awesome, and we can raise it up even more.